So it is time. 2017 marks a year of great importance, and I feel a shift amongst so many of those who are truly seeking for truth, spiritualization, and a deepening fulfillment and satisfaction to the question, who am I and what am I here for? For many who have been in the spiritual culture and New Age culture for whatever period of time, there is quite a shift that is occurring. Much of these higher-oriented teachings from the cosmic realms, psychedelics and experiences of peak nature, realization of the energy body and what we're capable of experiencing within the subtleties of our multidimensional experience, the law of attraction and our ability to create our own reality, following our bliss and expressing our love in our creation, and manifesting the world in which we would like to see within our own sphere and bubble, and expressing that out into the world around us. But there's certainly been some limitations with these teachings, and there's certainly been an ungrounded approach with many of these teachings. And I feel 2017 has been marking a year where all of those who have been caught up in the New Age culture and the spiritual culture are truly coming down and putting their feet into the soil. Now, of course, I'm speaking to myself just the same. This past 5 years has been a whirlwind of experience of peak nature, of information and study, of meditation, of expansion, and realizing the nature truly of this universe is beyond anything our minds could have possibly imagined. But what is the use of all of this? What are the use of all of these experiences, and insights, and theories, and dogmas, and belief systems? What is the use of having these small, tight-knit communities in which are in their own little bubble? What is the use of denying the realities of much of the world in a rationalization of us creating our own reality, and that we must keep our thoughts and our environment and the people around us at the utmost positive, or else we're going to face our catastrophe and demise? Of course, these teachings have validity. Of course, these teachings are powerful. But we must recognize the nature of what is truly occurring in this planet. The time of individual enlightenment, the yogi in the cave, the sage who is just on their own for decades upon decades, coming into their own realizations and downloads and visions, is coming quickly to an end. Of course, it is an individual journey of subjective nature. We recognize that the only most important thing we can do is to realize the self, and to know that as we do that, the mirror that we experience becomes polished, and that light and that energy that we vibrate truly affects and radiates into all those who are around us. But now we are truly stepping into the collective enlightenment, the collective step, the collective movement of self-realization, community realization, humanity realization, where we're finding ourselves more connected than ever before. We're finding ourselves recognizing that we truly already know a lot of this knowledge that we've been reading and understanding. Coming to the recognition that all we've ever needed is the connection to our higher self and the deepened instinct and intuition that we have within us that can determine between what is right and what is wrong. And so now we really have a choice. If we are truly oriented in the direction of service to others rather than service to self, we can already see who and what we are here to serve, how we are here to step out into the world in our expression, as we are already in the realization of our beingness of love, and realizing that through that beingness we express that love. We express into our humanness, coming deeply into the compassion, authenticity, and acceptance of our human experience. Seeing that the perfection which we've realized in the absolute can be truly manifested within this relative world, and that is the real purpose and quest. And so if you're one who has been in the cave, one who has come into all this wisdom and knowledge, one who has tasted the fruit of these deepened realizations, epiphanies, and first-hand experiences of the self, then now, of course, it's the opening of the heart and the recognition of your duty to serve in the highest capacity, whatever that capacity looks like. This is the spontaneous self-actualization on top of the foundation of self-realization. This is the merging of the East and West. This is the merging and the connection of spirit science, the intuitive scientist, the logical scientist, the left and right brain, the masculine and the feminine, the yogi in the cave, and the yogi as the prophet and inspirer. So I implore you to take this message and apply it into action, to let it ignite the flame within you about what your capacity is to serve, to act, and to know that the realization only truly needs a glimpse of your attention for it to be known. And through that knowing, nothing can truly destroy it. Nothing can pull that away from you. That reference point will forever be there. So it's the time. What are you called to do? What is your mission? Are you ready? Much love.